These are the restricted lots 150 and 250 series lot numbers for the December 12th, 2020 Wards and Haynes Firearms Auction. And so again, we end up with viewers from out of the country. Restricted is a classification in Canada that we won't get into right now. So these are your restricted class, and this one is a flintlock. And let's see, we got a flint in it, so sparks. What fun. One of these days we'll do a demo with the actual, some powder in there. I don't think that's illegal as long as we don't put a charge in it. But you saw how the action is nice and snug and operates quite smoothly and positively, and that's the intent of the video, is to show you a bit more detail. There's a sticker on the top of it there. I'm sure it meant something to somebody at one time. Chunk of wood here missing. Hopefully we put that in the description, but I don't remember, so there it is in the video. So proof that that happened. That's 150 Alpha. 150 Bravo is currently a registered restricted piece, but we already know that it is FRT'd incorrectly, and again, that's a Canadian-based thing. We know how bad it is registered. It's registered as a 6-shot, and this is actually a 10-shot. Mechanically, it's an absolutely wonderful piece. So when we sell this one, we're going to sell it as restricted, because now we're only 2 days away from the sale. The chances of the feds coming through with any miracle FRT change for us is pretty well, well, it's almost zero, but it's not quite zero. This is a really nice piece. It is double action, and mechanically it's just awesome. Indexing, like it's locking up good. Way better than you would expect for a piece like this. So the point is, buy this one with confidence. You'll have to have a restricted license to get it as far as this sale goes. However, the reality is, in order for it to change hands as a restricted, it has to have a verified FRT. We have to FRT every firearm that comes through the sale when we sell by auction. So it's not going to change hands under the current FRT. It's going to change hands under the newly created FRT, and that's the problem. It didn't have an FRT that matched it. So again, I'm speculating that it's going to end up being an antique before we can give it to the next person, because they're not going to come up with a restricted FRT for it, I don't think. But you still have to have a restricted license to buy it right now, or run the risk of not getting it. Same as this one here, 150 Charlie. Beautiful Damascus barrel, heavy Damascus barrel. Currently registered as a restricted. Let's try these triggers just once. That one's a bit iffy. It's because it's not even cocking all the way, so it's only going to half cock there. I'm not going to hammer that too much on those bare nipples, but mechanically, one side seems to work really nice. The other side is half nice. If there's such a thing as half nice. Got the ramrod in there, and that's the point of the video, is just to sort of let you feel it and hear it in my hands. 150 Delta on the Walther. I got a bit to see. You can sort of hear it, feel it through my eyes. So my eyes or my hands. There's a sight issue there. The rear sight's missing part of it. That's not really a part of the video though. It's just feels a little bit sluggish, as if it needs a little, clean. Nothing too magic there. Decent little piece. So that's Delta 150 Echo on the U.S. Army 1911. Colt on the side there, wooden grips, fixed sights. Slide lock actually operates. Feels good, feels good. Safety on and off. Let's see if the grip safety is working. Grip safety is working. Looks good that way. It feels nice. It feels like a nice, even the lockup feels nice on the lugs, so decent little piece there on the 45. I like that one. 150 Foxtrot. Let's have a look here. And again, just a reminder that we do quickly check all of these for making sure they're empty before we start videoing, just to save us time during, so we don't have to show each one. This one does not actually lock back. See that hammer? It's not going back with the slide. Would it go back, you know, if this was actually going back under the force of a round? I don't think so. I mean, why would it do it then and not now? So keep that in mind. It's not quite cocking all the way with the slide operation, and I don't have an answer as to why. Maybe some of you do in the video. I would definitely want to investigate that though. Let's try that safety. Making a little bit of a nuisance. Oh, that's is there a part missing? Is there something going on there? I apologize for a little bit of ignorance there. I'm going to look into this one after we hang up the camera, because something's a little bit wonky to me. So keep that one in mind. 150 Foxtrot Golf on the single action. Pull the trigger a few times. Should get some little percussion snap cap type things on them. Boy, it for sure feels like a nice action though. Indexing. Lockup is pretty decent. Pretty stiff hammer actually. Feels good. Let me just check this lockup. See, this is locking up positively. It doesn't dangle down like some do. So that feels pretty decent little piece there. On Hotel, little semi-auto, high standard. I'm gonna take the, oh, there's no mag for this one. Feels just a little bit sluggish. Again, I would think it has more to do with, just needs a cleaning. I'm gonna pull the trigger just a couple times. Sounds good, feels good. Decent piece there, no magazine. And it needs a bit of a clean up. Hotel, we got Kilo, what do we got there? There's Juliet, tags upside down. On the Beretta, this one I believe has a box. This one does not have a box. I think we have another one of these that has a box or had a box, so maybe we already did that video. We're only getting a day or two away from the sale closing, so we're kind of running out of time. Pull the trigger a few times. Feels pretty good. Again, as mentioned many times, if we were operating or having a live viewing, you wouldn't be allowed to do this dry firing. I'm just doing it because it's only me doing it a few times, and I have no doubt that it's had way more than that in its lifetime. So a decent piece. Yeah, it feels good. Mechanically feels good. Sounds good. Got the one magazine. Positive lock on that one there as well. On the Juliet, this one's it's missing a little bit of a forend. Has a small forend there. This one is a little less awesome than some of the others. It's even got surface rust on the inside. So this is going to be a bit of a project for somebody on the single shot hinge brake, but it does cock, does it? Doesn't seem like it quite does. So keep that in mind. It's you're buying yourself a little project, and you got to make yourself a forend for that one, because you're sure not going to find one at the Walmart. Into the 250 series, starting with A, little H&R here. I recall this one being a pretty decent little piece. We'll index it through. Indexing and cycling is good so far. Lockup is good. Pull the trigger once. Double action. Indexing. I'd say that feels pretty decent. Better than the average as far as this type of piece goes. So quite a nice clean piece. Buy that one with some confidence. On Bravo, this is it comes with this red box, but it's not a branded box or anything. On the Ruger Mark II, always these are an excellent starter gun. I don't mean for starting races, I mean for starting somebody out shooting. I'm going to take the mag out so it cycles a little bit more easily. This comes with 2 magazines, that one. Cycling really nicely, or it feels really nice. It doesn't look like it has any miles on it. You look at the wear as we're going, you can hear it. So no issues there at all as far as I can see. Safety is working nicely, and it's got adjustable sights. This is a good target one, so we'll just pull that trigger one more time. So buy that one with a certain amount of confidence for sure. With that little hard case. Charlie is fun. 30 cal. Now we have a whole bunch of ammo. I'm assuming it came from the same person. This is restricted length on this one, and what a neat piece. We have a 22 caliber one in the sale too, which is non-restricted, but a newer representation. But what a neat plinker it'll be. A whole bunch of ammo for this somewhere. So this, I don't think this has any miles on it at all. Feels good. Sounds good. I think you can buy this one with all the confidence that you need to buy it with. It's got the neat little sack on the side there. It's got a web sling. There's no miles on this one, so that one you can. There's no secrets there. Echo on the Star comes with a case. Again, does not necessarily. It's not a branded case, right? It comes with 2 magazines. Slide lock works. Just take the magazine out. This one feels really nice too. I just lied, did I? Why is it not going? Oh, because there's no magazine in it. Silly boy. There we go. This one just really does. It feels like it's got, perfect fit and finish. It hasn't been. You can tell by looking at it. It hasn't been used. Just listen to it a little bit. I don't have to cycle the slide each time. And obviously your safety features are working because you can't pull the trigger with the magazine out of it. So how does that grab you? Very nice piece. So again, buy with confidence on that one. Foxtrot, this one has a letter to go along with it. Brazilian contract, I believe it was. And it's 45 ACP, so it comes with 1 moon clip there. And there is a lot in the sale that gives you the opportunity to buy more moon clips for it. And so what happened with these, well, I don't want to try to remember the whole letter, but if you read the letter from that comes with it, it talks about it being a Brazilian contract and then going back to Smith & Wesson, getting factory refinished, and the factory markings, Brazilian markings removed from it. And so that letter does come with it. And I believe we're going to find that we absolutely love the mechanics of it. It's virtually mechanically brand new. It's just a really nice piece. I wish we had a shooting range in the building so I could shoot some of these fun pieces. We'll do some single action. Yeah, really nice. Open it up. I meant to look at the other videos that we made to see if we need lighting in here, but we will do that. We'll evolve as the year go by. Well, this year is coming to an end. This is the last sale for the year. 250 Gulf, Smith & Wesson 617. This one is a 6-shooter. Coincidentally, we have another one in the sale, newer version, which is a 10-shooter. I have the same firearm, and it is a really fun piece. I've really gotten into the 22s lately. I'm looking to drop the hammer a whole bunch on this. But I will do 1 or 2 at the risk of being criticized for dry firing a rimfire. But again, real nice, virtually new. It's got no miles on it at all. I'm going to try to stop using that term because somehow it's become too natural. And it comes with a nice holster. Yeah, really nice. Buy that one with confidence is the point of that story. Let's go to Hotel on this little 22, little plinker. And it's got the green polymer frame to it. I'm going to take the slide out. And I will pull, well, again, you see all these modern guns that you can't pull the trigger with. It's, there's no point really in getting carried away. showing you a piece like this, because you know it probably says in the description appears to have had very little use. That's my way of saying appears to have had very little use. It's virtually new. I don't still want to beat the heck out of a rimfire, you know, dry firing or whatnot. It comes with the factory box and extra magazines, so you get 2 magazines with it. So factory branded box, and there's no reason to think that there's anything untoward with that firearm. This is an awesome piece, Caspian Arms. The serial number of it is Brian 95. I presume Brian, it was the gunsmith that made it. I'm speculating on that one. This would be the ultimate IPSC gun in its day, and I think it still could be, because 38 Super to me is a wonderful caliber. I actually shot it way back when in my IPSC gun. It's got a red dot on it, old school, so if you put this to, you know, update it to a Seymour sight, you'd have but even the way it is right now, it's a very nice, fast acquisition on that site. Highly customized, skeletonized, slide a little bit there, ported, compensator. The slide moves like butter. Ambidextrous safety. So you're seeing my side, but your side's moving just along with it. I'd have to put a skinnier grip on it because my little girly hands do feel a little bit lost on this one. Skeletonized set trigger or adjustable trigger on that one. A very nice piece. Comes with a second magazine, like I said, 38 Super, and a very, very nice, like the trigger is absolutely beautiful. I don't think it's had a lot of use, and I'm pretty sure the guy who brought it in, he didn't buy it new, he bought it secondhand with low miles on it, and he said he didn't use it a whole lot. So I think you would be able to, well, I just know you can buy this one with confidence. You don't have to second guess. Not that we know exactly how it cycles, you know, we didn't shoot it. You know, is there gonna be little quirks? If you've ever shot 1911, especially in competition and customized, you're gonna know that, you know, there's times when you got to tweak them, and that's fine. That's just the nature of the game. M&P 45, this one, 45 auto, Smith & Wesson. Very low usage on this one, so you're not going to find any surprises as far as its usage. I have one of these in the M&P 9, and I put in an Apex trigger, and it does make quite an improvement. Not that there's anything wrong with this. This is exactly what you would expect from an M&P striker fire. You know, lots of travel and so on, but that's normal. That's the nature of the beast. But the Apex is quite a nice trigger, which I assume they make for the 45 version as well. It might even be the same part number. I have no idea. Comes with a box. Comes with an extra magazine. Comes with the extra back straps that give you different shapes and sizes for depending on what type of hand, what size your hand is, and what your personal preferences. The point is, this one's got very little use, so there's no reason to think that there is any surprises. That's 150, 250 series. We still have 350, 450, and probably 550 series restricted to do for this sale. My name is Brad Ward, Ward's Auctions and Bud Haynes Auctions, and thanks for watching this one.